Good morning. So it is, let me check, Friday, the 20th. Losing track of time already, going insane. So update. We did get some more information in an opportunity to move forward. And what I do know for sure now is that science will release new information to you on Thursdays. From that meeting, we also decided that we are going to um, collaborate as an entire grade. And what we're going to do is condense all of you into a new Google Classroom called Seventh Grade Science NLMS. And that'll encourage and increase the amount of student to student conversations that can go on. And Mrs. Byrne, Mr. Kraus, and myself are all going to be teachers. So you're going to be able to hear from each one of us and share with each one of us, which is really cool because then you get a feel for what it's like to be in all three science classes at the same time. Also, what we're going to do, because materials that you might create during this process, you might be excited to share out. Okay, again, they're not assignments; they're not going to be graded, but you do need to move forward. You need to learn. You need to get excited about the world around you, and we're going to give you some opportunities to do that, and then share that back with not only us but your peers. And to do that, we're going to make use of Seesaw. You might have other classes that use Seesaw. I used to use Seesaw quite a bit in the past. Didn't see a need for it, but now, are you kidding me? This is going to be a great platform for us to share all the things we've learned and we discover in the world around us. And so you'll get more information on this later. You'll get invitations to each one of these. So again, the entire seventh grade at Northlake will be in the NLMS classroom, Google Classroom class, and the Seesaw class. But between now and its official rollout next Thursday, you might be going out of your mind. Hey, I just got an email, and you might have too. Robot Mesh, the company that sells us our robotics stuff, and some of you I know are wanting to do robotics next year, but even if you're not, Robot Mesh has launched their free virtual academy until May. And that means that something you would normally pay for, you can go on here and go through classes and learn how to program Vex Robotics robots, which those languages are used forever. I mean, they're official languages that are used to do other things as well. But especially if you really plan on going on into robotics in high school or beyond, great opportunity to do this at no charge. Now, there are other opportunities like this that I will share out with you daily. I'm still going to reach out to my classes. This is going to be the last one I launch through Skyward. I am going to just launch out through email and then eventually through Classroom to each one of you, just because this is more geared towards the students, and I can only imagine that your email is filling up with all sorts of official notifications from the district. Speaking of that, in the video that the counselors and I put together, the deadline, of course, was March 19th, yesterday, and that deadline has been changed. It's been extended. So what you need to do is you need to pay attention to official communication from the Cavallaro counselors and the school district. So any changes that will be made, and I've been told they're making changes, the information's still the same, with the exception of they may be going to more online. There's the scheduling form. They may be making changes to some of those things, and they will communicate directly with you at this point. It's not the way we've always done it, but it's very, very similar. Once you've done the work in Skyward and you've selected your classes and you close that out, yeah, you're pretty much done. And that video really is helpful if you need it. Otherwise, I'm going to wish you all well, sign off, talk to you again on Monday, building up with this knowledge that before Thursday we will launch this class. You will have an invite code. You will be in Google Classroom with us and Seesaw. We'll say hello to each other across classrooms and keep ourselves learning and entertained as possible during our time away from each other.